Hello positive people, welcome back to Tees New Jersey. My name is Alex. Today I'm going to go through the loose leaf tea brewing options that we have at Tees New Jersey, and I'm going to teach you how to use these different utensils, because some people have been asking me how do I use like a gaiwan or the loose leaf teapot here. So I'm going to go through and show everyone how to use them, talk a little bit about them, and give you some tips and tricks on how to use them. So first we have the gaiwan. The gaiwan comes from China. It basically means lidded bowl, and you have the lid here, the bowl here, and the little saucer down here. So 3 parts, and all you do to use this, you put your leaves in here, and then you pour the water in, and you just put that lid on top while it steeps, and then you just use the lid and the bowl to pour out the tea liqueur like that while keeping all of the leaves in here. So it's very clean, very neat way to brew loose leaf tea, and it's such a natural way to brew loose leaf tea too, because all you do is pour. There's no filter or anything for the tea to go through. You have complete control over the brew. Then we have the loose leaf teapot, and this comes with a strainer in here. These are the ones that I use like daily, so they do have a little bit of like tea minerality on here, you can see. But to use this, all you do is put your leaves in here and pour the water in, and it'll infuse. The leaves will open up, the tea will infuse, and then you just pour out like that. And this is a pretty nice pour too. And you can also use this without the strainer insert. If you have like a large leaf tea, like a oolong or like a silver needle white tea, you can just put the leaves in here and put the water in, and this spout works as a pretty good strainer too. The if you have big tea leaves, they won't go through there. And even I recommend using this if you have this teapot for sencha too, without the strainer, just because the sencha will clump up over here, so it won't really go through the spout. And then you can use the little metal filter too that we have on there as well when you pour into your cup. So that's the loose leaf teapot. And then we have the brew cup. So this is an amazing utensil. It's one of my favorites actually, because it's just so easy. Anytime you don't really want to make loose leaf tea, but you really want to drink it, I always use this. All you do, comes with a strainer insert, you put all your leaves in here. You can use big, small, like there's so much room. And this is a 300 milliliters. The gaiwan is 100 milliliters, and the teapot is, I think, 250. And so you just put your tea leaves in here. You can put that in there, then you just pour your water in. You can put your lid on top while it infuses, and while the tea infuses, you can either leave the lid on or take it off, depending on how hot you want the water to stay. And then when you're done steeping, all you do is lift this out, and all of the tea liqueur will drain into the cup, and you'll just be left with the leaves in here. And you can just stick that right in the lid here, so that your leaves will be ready for your next infusion. So you drink, and then you can put that back on with the leaves in there and do your second infusion. You can fill it up halfway for 150 milliliters. I usually use it halfway, but it's also good if you're brewing for like 2 people and you want a lot of tea. Or if you're just gonna sip on that all day, you can use the leaves over and over again, like 4 or 5 times at least. So you can get a lot of use out of this cup. And then we have the Yixing clay teapot. This is also from China. Yixing clay is really good for roasted oolongs and pu'ers. It cuts back the bitterness and roasted flavors, and it enhances the minerality of the tea. And the minerality in pu'ers and roasted oolongs especially is a prime feature of those teas. So the Yixing clay really helps to enhance those flavors. And all this is just the lid. I have a leaf in here, and the pot, and it has a little clay strainer in there too, so that you get a nice clean, just clay all throughout the teapot. There's no metal filters or anything. And you just put your leaves in the teapot, pour your water in. You can put that lid on top. For pu'ers and roasted oolongs, you want the temperature really hot, so a lot of the times people will just pour hot water over the pot while the tea's steeping, and then you can just pour that out like this with one hand, and it'll, yeah, there's some water in there, it'll just come right out like that. And while you drink your tea, you can just take the lid off and your leaves will be ready for your next infusion as well. So those are our teaware options. I hope if you had any questions about how to brew with these different utensils, that I answered those. If I didn't, leave a comment below and I'll be sure to answer those. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and keep spreading that positivity, guys.